Oh yeah, they must be going. Okay, here we go. So anyway, kia ora. So we had a little bit of a chat before we started, and we wanted to sort of just map out exactly what was really important. And so she came up with a number of things. Her dad, her mum who's passed away, and her partner has recently passed away. Her connection to her whakapapa, her tātai, to Poneke, and she's been involved in a number of things over the years, but probably the biggest thing is the conservation of our land. So it's been really important. So this piece is really a sort of an acknowledgement of that mahi. So if you look at this sort of piece right here, it actually forms a manaia head, which is a figurine. So that's the beak coming up into the first koru, the nose, and then the eye actually forms a kiwi head. The kiwi were responsible for maintaining the ground or the forest floor, and if they weren't there, then the forest would sort of basically eat itself alive. So these birds are really important, and they're on the endangered list as it is. So part of the Department of Conservation is really about bringing those birds back from the brink of extinction to help heal the ngahere, the forests. So the metaphor behind that sort of tohu there is really about her and her ability to be able to sort of like participate in that whole kind of revival, rebirth of the ngahere. Moving up, so you'll find these designs here, these puhoro designs, and they're coming in and out of themselves, much like waves. So sometimes when we're trying to think of which direction to move, we have to sometimes look back and sort of learn from our past, I suppose, and before we can move forward. So these designs are talking about her life and everything that's connected to it. So there's a number of things, and it sort of amounted to the number of 10, which is an even number, of course. And so there are 10 different elements inside the moko itself, done in the form of a koru, which is another tohu that she was wanting to have represented. So I kind of filled the whole piece with those types of tohu. So each one of those she can position or represent certain members of her family and her connections with the Poneke area. The red on the beak is a connection back to the whenua, so it's about healing the land, looking after the land. The little notching designs that you see on the outsides of her moko and some parts of the interior is a design that we call Hauhanga Taketake. Hauhanga Taketake is a design that is reference to the pingao plant or the pingao vine that grows over the sandbanks, protecting the land from the sea. The metaphor behind that story is that she is actually that vine, and without her, all the important things would simply fade away. So it's a wero to her to be present and engage. The korus are also about development and growth and understanding and learning and, different types of mātauranga that are affiliated to whatever she decides that she's going to do. The crescent symbols in there, they're called pākura. Pākura is talking about energy and the vibration of energy. So the puhoro here has what we call the horo, which is the spiral, and from there everything sort of branches off or vibrates off of that. So it's all the different things that have happened in her life, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. It's an encompassing of everything that is her. On the back there is a quill. Now in her whakapapa, they were renowned poets, writers, scholars. So the quill is an acknowledgement of her whakapapa, her Pākehā side. And you'll see how the quill is coming down into the bottom here and swells up into the moko. this is the combination of the two worlds coming together, I guess, and you know, sort of getting on with the job that needs to be done. So I reckon that is about it.
Kia ora.
Kia ora. I hope I got all that.
Same.